Hello everybody, my name's Ellie and welcome back to H2 Kids at Home. So this morning I'm sending out some invitations. I'm going to invite my two friends, Hannah and Becca, to two different parties. So I thought I would invite Becca to a dance party because she loves dancing, and I thought I'd invite Hannah to a skateboarding party because, believe it or not, Hannah is great at skateboarding. Cool, so I'll just put these in their envelopes. So we've got the skateboarding party that's going to Hannah, and we've got the dance party that's going to Becca, and I'll just go post them. See you guys in a little bit.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Just received an invite. Let's see what it says. Hi Hannah, you are invited to my dance party. Ellie, I love a dance party. Shall I show you my best dance move? Ready?
Meanwhile,
There's a letter for me in the post. It's an invitation to a skateboarding party. Last time I tried that, it didn't go very well.
Something's not right here. I must have mixed up the envelopes. Now Hannah's got Becca's invitation and Becca's got Hannah's invitation. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. Right, I'll sort out the invitations in a minute, but first, let's sing our action song together. Are you ready? Let's go!
Long, long ago, long before all the world began, you thought of me as you worked out your master plan. You chose my heart to be yours. Now I'm a child of God. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I am yours. I am yours. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I am yours. I am yours. Now you have made me a part of your family. I sing my song to the one who adopted me. You live in me, I am free. I want the world to say, whoa, oh, oh, oh. I am yours, I am yours. Oh, 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 oh. I am yours, I am yours. I am a new creation. I have been born again, not just my mighty maker. Now you are my best friend. I am a new creation. I have been born again, not just my mighty maker. Now you are my best friend. Oh, 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 oh. I am yours. I am yours. Oh, 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 oh. I am yours. I am yours. Oh, I am yours. I am yours. Oh, 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 oh. I am yours. I am yours.
Shooting Stars and Galaxies, you'll probably remember this game. We're going to play Human Bop It. But it's okay, if you don't know the rules, I'm going to explain them now. So, everybody up on your feet. and that includes the grown-ups as well. Make sure that everybody's up on their feet. Now normally I'd need to get a helper up to help me out, but it's okay because I've got Mini Ollie here to help me. See? Okay, Mini Ollie, I'm just going to put you down there. Okay, what we're going to do is there's going to be some music, and then I'm going to call out some different actions that you've got to do, like in normal Bop It. And you've got to do those actions, okay? So let me show you all the actions. First up, we've got Bop It. So if we bop it, we just jump like this. Bop it, bop it, bop it. Exactly. Okay, the next action is Kick It, okay? So for Kick It, we're just going to do a kick, but we're not going to kick anybody else, okay? Just to yourself, okay? Next up, we've got Pull It. So for Pull It, you've got to pull like you're pulling a lever. Yep, like that, okay? Then we've got Twist It. So twist, you're going to twist on the spot, keep your feet in the same place. And then Spin It, finally, you just spin round and round and round, okay? So when I say the action, you've got to do it. And if you get the action wrong, or you're really slow doing the action, then you'll be out. Now, of course, I can't see you, so you'll just have to be really honest. Okay, here we go. Let's have a nice slow practice round, and Mini Ollie's going to do the actions with you. Here we go. Bop it, twist it, kick it, spin it, twist it, bop it, pull it, spin it. Okay, good job, everybody. Good job. Okay, here we go. Let's get a bit faster. Are we ready? Twist it, spin it, kick it, bop it, pull it, bop it, spin it, kick it, spin it, bop it, kick it, twist it, pull it, spin it, kick it, twist it, bop it, kick it, pull it, kick it, pull it, kick it, spin it, twist it, pull it, bop it. Let's get a bit faster. Bop it, kick it, twist it, pull it, bop it, spin it, kick it, bop it, kick it, twist it, pull it, spin it, kick it, twist it, bop it, kick it, pull it, kick it, spin it, twist it, pull it, bop it.
Hi guys, I'm Mark and welcome back to the channel. Sorry that the ending to the last video was a little bit unexpected. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. I've been looking back at all the old photographs from the last few months, trying to work out what they mean. Here are some of the people that Jesus healed. And it's not just that. He also forgave people for the stuff that they had done wrong. He noticed the people that everybody else ignores. He even had power over the storm. So it makes no sense. Why did he die? This guy brought people back to life and he had power over nature. So why can he just stop it all from happening? But you know, the more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. What if none of this was unexpected? I mean, some of the stuff he said, it's like Jesus knew this was going to happen. It's like it wasn't a surprise for him. What if this was his plan all along? To free us by dying, and then to bash death on the head, and to rise again. You know, he looked at me once. I was in the middle of the crowd, and he looked directly at me. And it was like he was saying, "What about you, Mark? Who do you say I am? Will you follow me?" I mean, if he is alive, this changes everything. I don't know everything, not by a long shot. But I think he might be telling the truth. I'm going to follow him, I've got to. This story is so much more important than me. But guys, what about you? You've seen what I've seen. You've heard about Jesus too. Your answer matters. Who do you say that Jesus is? This is my last picture, and this is my last vlog. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Mark. See ya. Or maybe I could do another series about hair care. I'll cut that bit out later, yeah.
Hi HT Kids, my name is Becca and I'm on the HT Kids team. Mark has sent me some of the photos that he's been taking. He seems so excited about Jesus and wants us to try putting the photos together to work out a bit more about what Jesus was like. Oh, hang on. I think I've left one in the envelope. Ah, it's a picture of Mark scratching his nose. Well, let's have a look at some of these photos and remember some of the unexpected things about Jesus that we've been learning about this term. Do you remember right at the start we looked at unexpected beginnings when Jesus was baptized? Look, Mark has a picture of Jesus' baptism. When Jesus came, he was nothing like what people expected. After that, we looked at unexpected encounters. Do you remember the people who really wanted their friend to meet Jesus? So much so, they made a hole in the ceiling and lowered him down. The people that Jesus meets are changed forever. Jesus also made friends with unexpected people. He had dinner with Levi, the tax collector, someone that everyone else hated. After that, we looked at unexpected power. Jesus has power over nature, power over the wind and the waves when he calmed the storm. We've got another picture of Mark. After that, we looked at unexpected compassion. Jesus stops for the people that nobody else notices. The woman who touched Jesus' cloak was healed, even though everyone else didn't even want to look at her or notice her. Next, we looked at unexpected provision. Jesus fed thousands of people with just a small boy's lunch. But more than that, he walked across the water to be with the disciples because he was providing himself, which is the best thing ever. The woman gave Jesus everything when she made an unexpected decision. We can choose to give Jesus everything too, or we can turn our backs on him like Judas did. Judas betrayed Jesus, which meant that he got arrested and crucified. Jesus' death seemed like the biggest failure ever, but the Son of God came to die for us. This wasn't a mistake, and more than that, the tomb was empty. Jesus rose to life again. The biggest failure became the best victory ever. Now, I wonder what Ellie thinks about all of this.
Thank you, Becca. So, we've been reading a great story together over the last term. So Jesus turns up and he's healing people and he's got time for the people that no one else has time for, and he's powerful and he provides what people need. He says he's the king. But then something terrible happens and it looks like it's all gone wrong because Jesus is killed on the cross. It looks like everything's failed. But then something amazing happens. Jesus rises from the dead. Nobody could have expected this. And everything changes. And that is the end of the story. Except it's not the end of the story. It's just the beginning. You see, this story doesn't end. It goes on forever, and we can be a part of it. This story changes our lives because the main character, Jesus, isn't just a character. He's real, he's alive, and he gives us this unexpected invitation. This story can become our story. We can be part of the best story ever, God's story, the story that keeps on going through good times and bad times. And if we let him, Jesus can be the main character of our lives too. Now, this is an old story. People have read it for years and years and years, and hundreds, thousands, millions of people have let Jesus be the main character in their story. We've heard some of their stories this term, but we're going to hear one more now. We're going to hear from Kat, who's a senior children's pastor here, about the time that she met Jesus. So over to Hannah and Kat.
Hi HT Kids! I am here with Kat today. Kat, could you introduce yourself for those people that don't know you?
Hi Hannah, hi HT Kids. I'm Kat. I'm the senior children's pastor, which means it's my job to look after all of you and Hannah and the rest of the team.
Amazing. So, Kat, we have been talking today about Jesus's invitation for us to be friends with him. So, could you tell us your story about how you became friends with Jesus?
Well, when I was a child, my parents took me to church, and so I knew quite a lot of the Bible stories, knew quite a lot about God. But to be honest, I just never thought about God. I never thought about whether there was a God, what he was like. It never occurred to me that God was interested in me or knew about me or wanted a relationship with me. When I was a teenager, my parents let me choose whether to go to church, and I chose to stay at home in bed instead, because I didn't think there was anything relevant at church for me, and I didn't really think there was a God. I thought maybe I'd just live my life and find out when I died. However, when I was 16, a friend who lived down the road from me invited me to a Christian holiday camp. And I went because she was really cool and I thought it sounded fun and there'd be lots of activities. But when I went to the camp, I was amazed at the people I met there, because a lot of the people there said that they knew God and that they loved God and that he was interested in them, and they prayed and they thought God was listening to them. And I just never really noticed people like this before. And actually, I felt like these people were different from most of the people I knew at my school, for example, because these people, when they asked me how I was, they actually really seemed to care about me, and nobody seemed to be teasing each other or doing the things that normally happened at my school and at most schools. And I thought, if this is what it's like to know Jesus, to have God in your life, I want that. I don't know if you've seen at your grandparents' house maybe old photos. Old photos used to be in black and white. They didn't have coloured printers in those days. And when I was on the camp and I looked at the people who knew God, it felt to me like my life was like a black and white photo and their life was like a photo that was full of colour. Their life with God seemed so much more exciting and adventurous and joyful than my life. And I wanted that myself. My small group leader said, Kat, do you want to become a Christian? Do you want to say thank you to Jesus for dying for you? Do you want to let Jesus make you clean? And do you want to become his child? And I did, but I was really scared because I thought, if the God of the whole universe comes to live inside me, I just didn't know what would happen. I thought maybe I was too small or something like that. But I did say yes. And she prayed for me, and I don't know what she prayed. It was very short and I didn't feel anything. When I opened my eyes, I was quite relieved. I was still there. But everything changed as well. When I went back to school, it really felt like everything was different, because I knew that God loved me, that he loved me, and he was with me, that he was proud of me, even before I did anything. And I knew that he was greater than my school friends, greater than people I found difficult, greater than the teachers, greater even than difficult things that might happen at school or in life. And it just was completely different, knowing that I was loved and that he was with me. I also changed the way I behaved a bit, because I knew I was a child of God now, and I started to try and find out what pleased him. I tried to just talk about things that he liked, so I tried not to be mean about people. I'm still trying to learn that. I tried to maybe use my time a bit for things that God thought was important, tried to use my money and things like that for things that God thought was important now. So bit by bit, I began to change because I was now a child of God. But I'm sure you'll agree that was all quite a long time ago. It's been a long time since I was at school. I'm a grown-up now. And quite often in church at HT, we sing a song called Happy Day. I wonder if you know it. And in that song it says, oh, happy day, you wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, I'll never be the same. And every time I hear that song, every time I sing that song, I just am so overwhelmed with thankfulness. I wasn't looking for God. I was just living my life on my own. It was a okay life. But when God came into it, he changed everything. because now I know that I'm loved and I'm accepted and I don't have to do anything on my own, and he's taken me on the most amazing adventures, and I just can't imagine doing life without him.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing, Kat. It's so great to hear your story. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Amazing. Thank you so much for telling us your story, Kat. So, what about you? Will you say yes to Jesus? We've heard the invitation from Mark, and we've been talking about it all term, about who Jesus is and what he has done. But this requires a response from us. We have to say yes if we want to be friends with Jesus and live with him forever in heaven. So I'm going to pray now, and if you want to say yes to Jesus being your friend and to him being the king in your life, then why don't you pray along with me, either in your head or out loud. Let's pray. Thank you, Jesus, for dying on the cross and rising back to life for me. Thank you for your invitation for me to be your friend. I'm sorry for the things that I've done wrong, and I'm sorry for living as though you're not king in my life. And today I want to say yes to you. I want to say yes to being your friend, and I want to say yes to letting you be the king in my life. Amen. Wonderful. Well, that is the end of our video, and it's the end of our series on Mark. Thanks so much for joining us, and we have some exciting things coming up over the next few weeks. So for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be doing a mini series, a bit about Christmas and the Christmas story, thinking about unexpected visitors. So join us next week and the week after for that online. And then on the 6th of December, we have the HT Kids Nativity film. Now, this is going to be online, and all of the children are in the film, so that is really exciting, and we would love to see you there if you'd like to watch the service. We're not sure yet whether this is going to be an on-site thing or not, and we're following the government guidelines, so we will keep you updated, but it will definitely be online, so get excited for that. Well, I think that we have given up on our skateboarding party. What could we do instead? Should we do a dance party? Are you ready?